Hello collective, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here everybody. It is 10 minutes until 3 p.m. on March 30th, 2025. Let us tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with us. Collective energy, please Spirit. Collective energy. Storyline for the collective, please Spirit. Storyline for the collective. Please and thank you. Alrighty then. In the central energy, we've got the Six of Pentacles here. So there's a generosity, sharing the wealth. Sharing the wealth. So you're either sharing your inheritance or you might be getting an inheritance. In the challenge position, there is competition and standing up for yourself. So it looks like there's a need to continue holding your boundaries. Maintain your control. In the subconscious, we've got the Queen of Cups. Compassionate, nurturing, and stable. Loving and kind in the recent past. Excitement and freedom. Page of Wands. Embarking on something new. You may not know where you're headed, but you're on your way. Limitless potential. Intentions and expectations. The Ace of Pentacles. There could be a new job, a new career, a new financial opportunity. You might be opening a business or starting something. This could be a new venture. A cycle is about to begin anew. All things material. Career, better health. About ready to harvest. Get your reward in the near future. We've got the Eight of Swords. So somebody's in victim mentality. There's a restriction. Somebody's having negative thoughts about this. The lens it's being looked through is the Wheel of Fortune. So a new cycle is beginning. A turning point. Everybody's getting what they deserve. In the environment, the Lovers. Strength of two together. A deep love. A union. Alignment of values. Honor, love, honor, and respect. Hopes and fears. The Star. A rejuvenation, a revitalization, healing. And in the outcome, please, Spirit, we have the Moon. Somebody's having anxiety or something is hidden. Somebody's having anxiety. They're having a nightmare and fighting. the vision that I had in the before rising was a whole bunch of chickens, in a chicken fight. And it could be that this is what's going on. Those who have been fighting with you might be this might be their outcome. And I heard Spirit say some time ago that if you wanted to pour violence into the world, you will receive a world where there is violence. So it could be that this is what's happening. Those who moved against you, they're having anxiety and fear, depression, because there's a lot of conflict. It's the energy they wanted to live in, and it looks like that's their outcome here. They're being restricted. Yeah. There could be some debates going on with this Queen of Wands, and the truth is all out here. They might be debating over the truth. They might be trying to, compromise or whatever. They're fighting the truth. And this Queen of Wands is very determined to get them out of the foundation. They got to get off the territory so that you can manifest this new beginning. So you can manifest a new innocent beginning for the people with lots and lots of opportunity and lots of purpose, or they got choice in their, searching for purpose. So we've got the 10 of Cups. Lots of opportunities for divine love. When these lovers come together with their lights shining, they're going to create so much goodness in their home, in their community. And there is death here for some, a sacrifice. Okay, you're taking your wish come true and you're moving forward with strength. You're letting go of all that stuff. It's going to happen really quickly. Very quickly, there's going to be a tower. So everything that is no longer needed is just going to fall away. It's going to be gone, and that's the turn of the wheel. A completion of the cycle. Collective energy, please, Spirit. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, please? So if there's an inheritance here, you're receiving an inheritance. You might be sharing an inheritance. There might be some crazy drama here. It could be that somebody has inherited a rabbit hole. Fairness. Crazy drama makes for wild adventures, but not peace. How far are you willing to go? We've got challenges here with the 7 of Wands. You're holding your own. You're persevering through that challenge. You are protected, and you're standing up for yourself. Crushed. Somebody is hurting emotionally. They could be crushed by this. Whoever was bringing you crazy drama, they could be, somebody's inheritance could be crazy drama. And now they're going to have to stand up for themselves, and they're hurting emotionally. That's what it is. Somebody's getting the inheritance of a crazy drama rabbit hole. They're going to have to, for competing, for challenging you. They're going to have to stand up for themselves. They're crushed. They're hurting emotionally. And they're thinking about this Queen of Cups, They really would like to be comforted. Alone. But the Queen of Cups is all alone. They're not being supported by the Queen of Cups. They're going to have to do this all on their own, like you did. Page of Wands here. You've got limitless potential and freedom from this. You're emotionally exhausted. You're very tired from dealing with everything, and you deserve a break. So you've got your freedom here. You're tired. You got a new career here with the Ace of Pentacles. A new cycle is beginning. You might have a new position, a new career, coming into a career. Prosperous venture. A long road. So you've got a long road of abundance ahead of you. A long road. This journey is going to help you grow. We've got somebody is feeling restricted here. They're in victim mentality because they were playing at love. They were playing games with love. Somebody's being restricted from playing games with love. Yeah. Struggle. Somebody's struggling, whoever this is that's feeling restricted or being restricted from playing games with love. They're feeling like they're not being supported. Because what? They left the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups alone. They left the Queen of Cups alone. They tried to stick her in a rabbit hole, and now that's their inheritance. They have to stand up for their own self. We've got the lovers that are here together, the strength of two together. They've got proper values in alignment. It's very passionate union. Whoa. But we've got dark side here. The strength of two together and the dark side. We're going to have to get more clarification. We've got the light here. Neglect. Somebody wasn't paying attention to what was important. We've got revitalization, rejuvenation. We've got a star here and neglect. We've got the moon card. Somebody's having fear and anxiety. They're in a nightmare over this competition, over this conflict. It could be that they've been defeated. Broken in the reverse. So they've been broken because, or they didn't keep their promises. They were not able to break you. They've been defeated. They were not able to break you. They've been defeated because you're not broken. They got to pick up the pieces now. Everything in their life is in pieces. They're looking for an exit plan. The secrets could be out. They haven't told the truth. They've been found guilty. And you're leaving. You're leaving. You're out of here, Earth Angel or Star. And they're grieving about it. Because life is going to be real hard for these empty vessels. And they're looking for an escape. They've lost. They've lost. Whatever this is. They want forgiveness, or they want you to forgive them. Because everything that you no longer need is falling away to make room for the love you deserve. Whoever this childish person is, or people, they're drowning in their own crap. Burned. Ending. Yeah. Their habitual pattern of just another notch in the headboard is giving them anxiety. Reaching out, trying to connect with you, this person who is tempted by the snake. Yeah, they didn't see this coming. They did not see this coming. They got caught up in a whirlwind. You know, they ignored all your needs, and now, you know, that's what they're getting. And you're being very, very fierce about it. You're protecting yourself. You're like, hey, you know what? You are not what I need. You are not what I need in my life. No thanks, I'm not. I'm not buying what you're selling, and I'm no longer accepting those nasty gifts. Collective energy, please, Spirit. So somebody has inherited an abundance of crazy drama. And there's no peace. That's fair. It's unfinished business. Yeah, there's an inheritance of a whole lot of crazy drama with no peace. They're challenged because they have to stand up for themselves. They gotta go do the work. They need to heal. Because they could not sabotage your ability to love yourself and to heal. They're hurting emotionally because they could not sabotage your love. Queen of Cups, they left you all alone, and they really thought that if they put you by yourself and made you manage yourself and brutalized you mentally, energetically, emotionally, that you would just crumble and fall apart. They're thinking about this. You're tired and emotionally excited, but you're tired and emotionally exhausted is what I meant to say. You could be excited because you've got your freedom here from this. You were able to love yourself into health, and therefore these ones are stuck in the rabbit hole. They could not separate you from love. Even though they made you suffer alone. They might have put you in a rabbit hole, but you crawled up out of that thing. You're free here. Tired, emotionally tired. You're exhausted from dealing with everything, but you deserve a break now. There's no daydreaming. You're free of the daydreamer that was longing to be you. The daydreamer lost. You're not, or there's no more daydreaming. There's no more longing for you. I am always longing for you. See, she's alone there. Just like this. She's alone and she's longing for love. And it's in the past now. It's in the past. So this is the recent past. Emotionally exhausted, tired, worn out, beat up, and there's no more dreaming. There's no more longing for you. It's like it's gonna be here. It's here. It's not a dream anymore. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, a new career, perhaps. And your career, this has a long way to go. But look, you got a long road. Your career is going to last a long time. They're not going to be able to knock this out for you. The curator and friends, we're talking about 1,000 years. Now, I don't know if that's yours or whatever. It could be in your new career. It could be there's a long way to go before you find what you want. Somebody's values are all about money. Those who have too many differences in the values, they got a long way to go before they get what they want. See, the light is way over there, but they're dwelling in the dark. So it's an abundant opportunity, but they're going to have to do the work because they are restricted from playing games with love anymore. They can't do it. You can't go and speak respectfully words of love and then F people over. You can't do that anymore. You have to be honest. Gonna have to love your way into the light. We've got secrets here. Yeah, see, their secret was that they were playing games with love. And they're being restricted from that. The wheel of fortune has turned, and there is struggle here. They're not going to get support. Like this Queen of Cups didn't get support. She had to go through a bunch of brutalization all by herself, and they could not separate her from her love. They really tried to bury her in this rabbit hole of crazy drama, and still she loved herself into a healing. So there's a lot of struggle here. They're not going to get support. They made mistakes. They wish that they could right their wrongs. They're not able to. We've got the Lovers here. So there's the strength of two together, and this could be the star and the dark. So the light and the dark are harmonized and unified now. It could be that. It could be that the strength of two are together in an alignment of value situation. It's very, very strong. And it could be that the dark side was keeping them from enjoying the love that they had, but it could not steal their joy. So the dark side is they can't get into your space anymore. We got the Lovers here, and the dark side cannot get into your space. Nope. It could be, so you got the star energy here. You're a revitalizer. You're a healer. This dark side wasn't paying attention. Look at that. We got 2 neglect cards. They mocked you. They mimicked you and then acted as though you were nothing. Star. So they're not going to get any more of your energy. And they're in fear about it. They're at the moons here. Illusion, fear, anxiety, depression. They're in a trauma because they've been defeated in this theft attempt, in this abusive relationship, because they could not break you. They don't know what to do. Third party. You were not broken by this third party. This whole, passion project bullshit. Excuse my language. We got conversation here. Somebody wants to call you and hear your voice. They're stressed out. They're overwhelmed. And it's too late for them to take any action. They want to talk, but it's too late. You have an understanding of their side of the story, and they're hurting from the damages that they have caused because they've been detached from your heart. They want to fix the connection, but they're laughing. They're remembering how, they were laughing, joking, hurting you, thinking they were going to get an escape, and now maybe they want to escape. They've got habitual patterns that they'll never change, and they're still struggling to find the right path. Like that's their destiny is being held back. I heard the divine say, if you want to stop people from moving forward into their destiny, then you can stop your inheritance, the wealth of your inheritance. They don't know what to do because the way you love can't be matched. They ran away from you, chasing after your wealth. They have hope, but they're unworthy of forgiveness. Because they're guilty of causing damage for families with prideful commitments. Yeah. They're disagreeing with the truth. The truth is out, and they think, "Boy, you should remember how I feel." They're feeling broken and shattered about this reunion. So this reunion right here. So somebody's inheriting some crazy drama for and there's no peace to it. Absolutely no peace. It's going to be a mind bender, like you went through all alone, Queen of Cups. You're a star. You're a Christed being, a keeper of the light and the love. Look, trust. Trust. Unfinished business, things to resolve. They got to get in touch with the inner voice. I don't know. They may have to climb up through, because you've got that AI technology for telepathy. And it's like a bunch of satellites that you have to kind of wiggle your way through before you can bust through the interference and get to the divine. It could be that's what they got to do. They got to crawl up out of this rabbit hole and find their way to the divine. They're challenged because of your perseverance. They're crushed because they could not sabotage your ability to heal yourself with love. To remain peaceful and loving and calm in the chaos. Yeah. You have grown and expanded in consciousness and awareness. Your mind is beautiful. It's huge. And they are challenged by that. You embrace and nourish the creative aspect of your mind. You have expanded in consciousness, and your awareness has grown also. Queen of Cups. You were alone in this, but they could not separate you from love. It's the core of who you are. They tried to flip you, twist you. And they're under judgment. They're under judgment by the divine. You got excitement and freedom. You've got limitless potential. You're emotionally exhausted from dealing with everything. You deserve a break. And there's no more daydreaming, no more longing for you, for your love. Humor in the reverse. It could be that those who don't focus on the lighter side of life, they're no longer able to daydream about you, to get into your mind, to mirror you or reflect you. You've got a new career here. It could be that, there's somebody here who's getting an abundance of something. It's wealth. It's a manifestation. It's an opportunity. A new venture. And it's a long road before they find what they want. They're in the shadows and they're going toward the light. Their values are all about money. So it could be that they need a shift in their perspective. And they got to find that inner voice that they can trust. They got to work themselves out of this false telepathy, this false whatever they got going on. this rabbit hole that they got caught up in and tried to stick you in. Service. You feel good when you help others. So they got a long road before they find what they want, because their values are all about money and they need to shift. So it's a long road from money hungry foe to becoming a person of service. It looks to me like the divine, the Most High is saying, okay, we're going to give you a new opportunity here. We saw how you were. Yeah, you're free here. In order to be free, you have to make that shift. So there is a binding here. The secrets are out. They were playing games with love. They weren't serious about keeping it. They just wanted to, get the benefit of it while being, malicious. And they're not able to do that anymore because they're a bunch of liars. They're a bunch of liars, so they can't do that. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, and we've got struggle here. They're going to have to struggle on their own here, and they made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs, but, they can't. What's done is done. We've got a deep love, proper alignment of values, the strength of two together, and the dark side can't get in your space. Or maybe they're going to be left alone in the dark to manage themselves and come into the light. They have to do the work. That's their new job. They can no longer daydream about stealing your life path. They actually have to do their new job is to move from material greed and brutality, neglecting those who actually provide these kinds of things, and becoming somebody who feels good when they can help others. Yeah, they made some mistakes. We've got grief. They wish they could right their wrongs. This says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, but they don't understand that. They're in grief, but they don't understand that this is an opportunity to come into appreciation. The lovers are here, strength of two together, proper alignment of values, love, harmony, passion. The dark side is they got to go do this alone. They got to travel the journey, and they got to surrender to it. Maybe they are surrendering. They got to release their need to control this star. They neglected the star. They didn't pay attention to what was important. And they double neglected the star. They failed to give them what they needed. So they weren't paying attention to what was important, and they failed to give this person or people who were making their life decent, they didn't give them a decent life. They punished them because of who they are while they were out there laughing, having a good time. And they're having doubt. They don't know the answers. They're in the moon energy, fear and anxiety. They could be having premonitions. They're in a nightmare. They could be having literal nightmares, insomnia, and they're in despair. They're not able to sleep. Boy, I remember years ago, man, I wasn't able to sleep. It was so horrid. It was so freaking bad. And they have been defeated in this attempt to steal your destiny, to steal your light. They could not break you, this third-party enemy. Death. Death. It's over. It's over. And they're in fear. They're in fear because you are happiness and love and gratitude. This is your mind. And they tried to swap mental realities with you. You're an abundant, limitless being. You can manifest whatever you want, and you persevered through this challenge, and therefore you get your freedom. And now these ones, see, you've raised the bar. You really went through extreme, nearly impossible challenges, and you came out still love, still sharing and caring. You know, you honored the physical vessel which enshrines your soul. You accept everything in divine order. You are patient, loving, and kind. You possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. You're not envious, prideful, or greedy. You care. You feel for people. And they were trying to blame you. So they're being denied relationships. No more relationships with batteries. They've been found guilty. It could be you have an envious friend who's been found guilty. There's still some crap talk. You know, you got people out there with technology like Ghostbusters that can latch on to a spirit or whatever and suck it into their trap, their box. And they're talking about transporting somebody into a new vessel, like rehousing them or whatever to trap them. And so there you got some folks out there that are really mad and they're still considering this. The curator, I believe, has stepped down, but he's still talking with his supporters of sex trafficking and stuff about trapping this angel, this star being. There's an abundance of crazy drama coming for this person. There's unfinished business. They have to learn to trust the inner voice that they have. They're lost. They've lost. They have lost trust. They've lost the trust of the people. They've damaged the trust of the people. So they're thinking, what? You persevered. They're challenged because you persevered and you maintained control of yourself. Even while they were attempting to crush you. They're having a real hard time with it because they could not sabotage you and your love and your ability to heal yourself with that love. Your imagination, your mind has expanded. Your consciousness and your awareness is very big, and you nourish the creative aspect of your mind. You've got a beautiful mind, and you've got beautiful love, powerful and potent memory. You might be getting your memory back. Or people are remembering who you are. There is a reunion here. You're the Queen of Cups. You handled this alone. They could not separate you from your love, and now they're under judgment. Isn't that crazy? They wanted to destroy the love in you. Judgment. We've got daydream. They're under judgment for this illusion. This could be for planting thoughts into other people's minds, for implanting seeds of illusion into the mind of this beautiful Queen of Cups, trying to destroy her love because they wanted what she had. They're under judgment for this. You've got you're free here. You've got limitless potential. Now you're tired, emotionally exhausted from dealing with everything. You deserve a break now. These ones who were daydreaming about being you, they are not finding this humorous. They can't, they don't focus on the lighter side of things. They're very villainous. And you're tired, man. You're tired. Look, imagination. Fantasy. They're in a fantasy. So in their mind, we've got, there's no humor. There's no joy. There's no nothing. They're just in a fantasy, and they can no longer have your dream. They do have an abundance of a long way to go. They've got a long way to go. Or maybe this is their new job for self, is to walk through the shadows, get their self to the light, and change these value system about money and material wealth into a value system of service, feeling good that you can help others. This is the new goal. So this is their goal. They're being bound from playing games with love. The secrets are out. They're being bound from having secrets with love. They're liars. They're liars and they cannot do it anymore. They cannot play with love. Adventure. They're going on an adventure. You are king and queen of that mountain. The turning of the wheel has occurred. They're not going to be supported by you. They've made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs, but they don't have the understanding that this is an opportunity to appreciate what they had. They're just suffering in their misery now. They want to blame you and they want to hurt you still. They're mentally disturbed. They could be having supernatural occurrences. The lovers are together, the strength of two together, and the dark side cannot get in your space. They have to surrender their need to control you and whatever else. The minds of the collective, they're frightened. They're afraid now because they have been kicked out. They're paranoid. They're in the dark. They could be alone in the dark. The star is here, rejuvenated. They did not pay attention to what was important. They did not give you what you needed. They're having doubt about what's going on now because the lovers are together. Oh, they're furious. They're furious, they're frightened, and they want to kick you out of your vessel and trap your soul, your spirit. They're having the moon energy, illusion, anxiety, premonitions. They're afraid. They're having nightmares and in despair. They may not be sleeping. They've been defeated in this abusive interaction. They could not break you, this third party enemy, and there's death here. Because you've received mercy. You've received mercy from the divine. This is ridiculous because you care about families. They tried to say you didn't. They tried to say that you were them, and that's just not true. This coach is trying to compromise. They could be fighting with the network, or maybe they're trying to compromise with this your friends. Look, they're stubborn, but they're stubborn. This friends group or whatever, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They know that this person has been mind reading people, planting seeds of destruction in their minds, and they're going to be confined. Look, their strategy was to mind read and mind F people, get them locked up with magic, but this could be backfiring on them. They don't know what to do because they're experiencing natural disasters here. Because you're seeing, there's evidence here. You're a good, moral person, and you've received merit. There's evidence of everything that has happened to you. Look, somebody was bullying you with what? Prayers, backwards prayers, and that's being stopped. It's being stopped because you persevered. You persevered throughout all of the work that these third-party enemies were doing. And again, this is over. There's death here, and they're stressed out because they got to, there's going to be danger for them. They got to go walk the walk that they made you walk, and they got to graduate out of it in order to reach the light. And they're going to have to do it blind because they tried to rob you. Maybe they're going to have to be robbed. They're going to lose their third eye sight. They're going to lose all their gifts, their telepathy, all that stuff. And because they were trying to rob you. And I really think that this is why somebody's trying to file the patent for false telepathy and false telekinesis, even though I think that they've been utilizing this technology for a very long time. You have won. This is the conclusion. This is your gain, your inheritance. And they are in conflict now because they're bound to all the commitments that they tried to bind you to. Everybody that was tempted and collaborated against you for indulgence, for a party life. And that's happening because you're okay, you're stable, you have inner peace. You did not go militant. You did not go whoring. You did not go do any of the things that they tried to paint you as. This is you. A beautiful Queen of Cups. And you maintained yourself while you were undergoing a severe punishment by third-party enemies who wanted your star. And justice is being served. Justice is being served, and you know, they're in overwhelm now. They're protesting. They fell into a trap. It's the fate. Their fate is to be separated from you, to be separated from everybody, because this mask wearer was trying to come after your blessing, and it's time for everybody to get what they actually deserve. You're going to get a promise. Look, sweetheart, you got alliances and a promise and maybe a baby on the way, or soon to be. Trustworthy, honest, and we've got a reward. You're peaceful, you're calm. You're not interested in hurting anybody. You want life to be sweet for everybody. Live and learn. Live and learn. You're worth saving. And this knowledge will, potentially save a whole bunch of other people. While those who moved against you are disappointed and being cast away. They're going to find themselves homeless because this is what they wanted for you. Your intentions will be your gift, is what the divine said. And look, your vow to loving yourself gave you a victory. Self-love is not selfish. It is what pulls you through the darkest of times. So, now you've got a new family tree, a new business. You're going to be helping a lot of people with what you have learned here. You are high value. High value. You are worth. You are worthy. You are worthy. And you rejecting everybody who moved against you. They're going through withdrawals. But there is a marriage here, and you're ready for it. You're having sweet dreams. You're ready. You're the gift. And these prideful people are in a nightmare. They're sick. They're having to go through what you went through, and you already know how extremely challenging that is, and how so many people just didn't make it, but somehow you did, and now the tables have turned. It reminds me of Jesus flipping the tables. It's like that has happened here. The tables have been flipped. With that being said, I hope that this clarifies something that you already intuitively knew, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.